G'day everyone, Adam from Jims IT Penrith for another video, another tech walkthrough in a way. Guys, look, it is so important that you maintain the interior of your PC. The PC is just like a car. It needs to be serviced, it needs to be cleaned, it needs to be maintained. If we come in and have a look at this computer, it's got dust all through it. You got dust down in the bottom area, you got dust on the SSD, you got dust in the exhaust fans, you got dust in through the CPU. Now, the problem here that we're going to have, the problem here with this machine that we have, is it's very, very slow. Yes, it was clogged up with a bit of horrible software, but it is slow as a wet week as well when you're turning it on, and it sounds like a freight train. What we're going to do, we're going to come in with a nice soft cleaner and clean the dust and clean this server up so it will run more efficiently for the client. What am I going to use to clean this guy out? Excuse all the writing on my desk here. When I'm bored, I doodle. Now, doodle is an Aussie term. It means you just draw on things. I'm just going to use this little air gun that I've got. It's like a little vacuum cleaner, but with a reverse on it. Yes, you can get some air compressors, but I find this does a nice job without damaging any of the components, really. When you're doing it, when you're cleaning, make sure that you keep a fairly decent distance away. You don't want to be directly on any of the components, and then start with a low pressure like I have here, just to get some of the extended dust away from things. You can just see the amount of dust that's flying off this machine just on this low pressure. And then once you've got a little bit of that dust out, if your unit's got the ability, jack it up to the next level and just get the rest of that remaining dust out of everything. Now, ideally I would have liked to take the CPU out and the coolant and replace the thermal paste, but with this particular machine I haven't got the time to do that. The client needs it back today, but by getting the rest of this dust out, it will help it a lot. Bear with me. Guys, that's all done. As you can see, there's sitting dust just up the top here, and I'll get a rag in a moment and clean that off. But generally inside all the components, now all the dust is pretty much gone, apart from deep inside here, which I can't reach at the moment. But the surface dust is gone, which is good. And if we turn this on, surface dust as well as the in-grain dust within the fans, within the PSU, within the extraction fans, within the CPU, and it's just so much quieter now than it was before, and it's loading so much quicker than it was before. And so that's why it is so important that we actually keep your computer clean and serviced. Jims IT can come out and service your PC. I would recommend once every 6 months for a home user. For a business user, once every 3 months, depending where the computer is, of course. If it's in a warehouse or a factory, probably once a month. Literally, if someone come out and clean it out, and you would notice the improvement of your computer, and it will just function a lot better. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for another video. Let me know if there's any particular work you'd like to see me do. I've got a workshop full of computers, so I can pull things down, I can show you things, different computers and things like that. Alright guys, bye.